Hello and welcome to the E14 Toybox. My name's Rob. This one's a little bit weird. So this is a roundup of my London gaming market haul of Heroclix, but it's not boosters. I've, over the last couple of months, accumulated a large volume of gravity feed figures from gaming markets, cheap lots on eBay, all sorts of stuff like that. So I thought, what better way to unveil them to the world than to do it in the E14 Toybox. So I've got 16 to open. So what I'm probably going to do is break them into two lots of 8 because it's going to be a slightly shorter video each way, and I figure that's probably kinder for both of us, in fact. So I'll give you a rundown of what's going to be in this particular one. So we've got 2 from the DC Dark Knight Rises. Again, these are just luck of the sort of auction. I get what I get. I like to pick things up cheap when I can save a few bob, or anybody else. So I've got 2 from that set, 2 from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, 2 from Batman 66 Classic, so this one I'm quite pleased about because these are quite hard to get hold of, and 2 from Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. So I've just seen the Batman-Superman movie and actually quite enjoyed it. Admittedly, for full disclosure, I watched the Ultimate Cut rather than the cinematics, so I don't have the kind of problem of watching what is, by all accounts, a very disjointed and difficult to follow movie. So let's find out what's in my gravity feeds. Let's have some gravity greed. I'll rethink that name. Anyway, video.
Whoosh.
Alrighty, so I have my bundle of gravity feeds. This is number 1 of 2. I've got the identifier of one bundle's got a Civil War and one's got an extra Batman 66. So let's go through. We'll do it set by set, and we'll go through and we'll find out what's in these rather awesome bundles of figures. So let's start from left to right. So we'll start with Dark Knight Rises. So I'll pop these to one side for a moment, so we can get these in shot. Alright, cool. So first, straight away, I have something that's new to me. So this is an Arkham Asylum escapee. Pop this out of the plastic. They're always handy, especially if you're sending them on, moving them on via eBay or anything along those lines. So the Arkham Asylum escapee there. I figured out this is the way to make it zoom in on the character. So rather nice sculpt. Got a big knife. He's 45 points. There we go. So he's quite a tough SOB. Underworld user. So let's pop him to one side. We'll find a way to make them lean. Second Dark Knight Rises character is a Joker henchman number 3. So I'm not actually, I must confess, I haven't really done the research in terms of what's in this set and what's any good. So this is just kind of me winging it. But Joker's henchman number 3. Once again, lovely paint job on the face there. Got a little swag bag. Number 3 is obviously quite useful in that respect, it seems. So he is 35 points. Another one that can sort of bundle into a force quite nicely. This character can carry another Underworld user during a move action, or 2 if both have a lower cost. So they can sort of ferry each other about, I guess, around the map, which is probably quite handy at times. So that's my Dark Knight Rises set. So let's move on from there to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So these are the ones I'm quite excited about. These are relatively recent purchases from Forbidden Planet in London. So first we have Kraglin. He's a Ravager. So he's one of the, I think he's in the first movie. I haven't actually seen the new movie yet. At the time of recording, it's just come out. Zoom in on his face. Thank you very much. But he's rather nice. Nice sculpt. I like his jacket. I'd like a jacket like that. That's quite cool. I wouldn't suit it, but then I'm not a film character. So he's 50 points. He's using the new dial system, so I can show you his printed dial. 4 clicks. Quite a reasonable spread of powers. Something relatively interesting. No damage box outs, but he's got a trait. Adjacent friendly characters that are equal or less points and have Ravager keyword can use willpower, so he can order Ravagers about, except presumably Yondu, because you'd hope, wouldn't you, that Yondu would be more powerful. Nevertheless, oh, very nice, very nice indeed. Drax. Chucked him my way. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch him. And I have. That's beautiful. Look at that. Lovely detail on the paintwork and the tattoos on his body. 75 points, so he's a relatively hefty hitter for a new balanced piece. He can use Colossal Stamina, +1 for each action token. When he clears action tokens, you may heal him a click. Blimey. Okay, so he's... I was going to say, presumably a small amount of clicks, just to make up for the fact that he can just heal up by clearing down. He's got Battle Fury if he's got an opposing character within line of fire. So he can... wow. In fact, references... My nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast, I would catch it. Nice haul from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 there. So next we'll move on to... Well, actually, we'll end on Batman 66. Batman Superman Dawn of Justice is arguably the less exciting set. Alright, so we have Lex Luthor doing a bit of a catalogue pose. It's weird he's on click 6. That's an odd choice. He's got a weird sort of... Oh, hey. Check out this coat from H&M. A little bit pale as well. Don't know if that's just... So they got the red capes are coming. Social media manipulation. He can use perplex and prob control, both with a range value of 8. He can use either to... He may use either to retarget an opposing character named Superman, regardless of range or line of fire. So he can mess with Superman. If you're playing against Superman, you can mess with him from wherever you want. Awesome. So next, Aquaman. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So he's popped out of his little housing, nevertheless. Jason Momoa. And in fact, it's my first ever Jason Momoa click. I always find it interesting to sort of think about, do I have particular actors in click form? So obviously you can get Sean Bean with Boromir and so on. But I have Jason Momoa, Aquaman. Quite a nifty design, I must say. 110 points. He's sort of pre-balanced, so he's probably not as strong as 110 points from a more recent set. When Aquaman occupies water terrain, he can use hypersonic speed and super senses. So that's incredibly useful if you're on a water map. It does help to know your terrain ahead of time, I guess. Okay, so that plastic one's a bit... Alright, never mind. Alright, finally, from the Batman 66. Wow, okay. Blimey, that's a hefty beast of a piece. King Tut. Look at that. That is beautiful. A lovely, lovely piece. Big hefty chair. Big hefty throne. It's got a specific Theban pebble torture. Elaborate death trap ability. What? Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's explained on the back. King Tut, a power action to make a close combat attack that deals no damage. Once per game, immediately place a hit character on this character's card. A character on this card gives the estate death trap. Oh, man, this is convoluted. I will take a screenshot or something maybe and put it in the video so people can read it. But suffice it to say, he's got a elaborate death trap ability, which can presumably frustrate people. Yeah. 2d6 bonus. Yeah. I might have to do some follow-up. Maybe people want to see a follow-up. What else we got? And second part, Egghead. These are bloody enormous clicks. So this one's also got an elaborate death trap ability, and the bonus is equal to the total number of distinct keywords possessed by opposing characters on the map. Well, you could use that to great effect in a battle royal. So look at that. That's lovely, that. Look at that cracked egg. Sort of crack marks. It's not a crime to put nice crack marks on it. Look at that. Beautiful. Really nice. So he's got an elaborate death trap as well. For him, so it's the escape death trap that's more interesting, I guess. 2d6 and add his bonus. 2d6. Egghead rolls a d6 and adds his bonus. If Egghead is friendly, oh my god. So you can either use it to put a friendly character on the map, on the starting area, or use it to, yeah, alright. Complicated, these elaborate death traps. Maybe that's why they're so elaborate. I will figure out a way to follow up on these. Right, well that's a pretty good haul, I must say, from this stuff. None of these are new. These are all new to me, so that's always nice. So I have Egghead and King Tut from the classic Batman 66. I have Aquaman and Lex Luthor from Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. I have Kraglin and probably my favourite of the pool, Drax. And I have Joker's Henchman number 3 and Arkham Asylum Escapee from The Dark Knight Rises. So that's a pretty good result in terms of new characters, an interesting range of characters, and most importantly, the toy box expands. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this haul. I've got the second part coming in the not too distant future, so look forward to that. Bye for now.